Welcome to Junket Jam Live. My first special guests today are the talented New York City performing artists, singers, and songwriters who have made their way here from East Asia in order to pursue their passion for music and dance. They not only use their voices as instruments, but they also play the guitar, Irish whistle, and tap dance. Please help me welcome Moreen and Josephine, otherwise known as the indie alt-pop duo band, Mojo. Hi, ladies.
Hello.
You are Mojo.
Yes, we
and
are.
that is Moreen.
Yes.
And Josephine.
Yes.
I love it. I love it. Now, obviously, you're both Asian. There's a big Asian sensation going on in Hollywood right now.
Well, yes.
Yeah.
It seems like it, yes.
Yeah, we'll get to that. I want to talk about that, but I want to talk about your culture and where you're from. Now, Moreen, you are from Taipei,
Yes.
a large city
Yes.
in Taiwan, and Josephine, you were raised in Korea. How challenging then has it been for you to assimilate yourselves into American society?
Well, first of all, like making friends, like it's a little difficult for us.
Well,
Like,
that's difficult for everyone here.
yeah, so like online app, making friends will be a little help
Yes.
for me.
Now, do you say that because for you, when you first got here, there was a language barrier?
Yes, a little
Right.
bit, yes.
Yes.
So I always hang out with same culture,
Right.
similar culture people,
Right.
like
People who
Japanese,
speak, yes, okay.
because it seems like we can understand each other more,
Yes.
like culture-wise.
So, but now you both left your families to be here. Were they supportive of that?
They were, at first time, very worried. I'm the only one in
New
my
York,
entire...
no!
Yeah, New York is the entire planet away. I mean, it's not, but I was dreaming this life for so long, so it was
Yes.
time for me. But of course, parents, my siblings, they were never done this before. They never lived abroad before.
Got it.
And they have, worrying about like tons
That's
of...
natural.
That's natural.
You know, I mean, it's a big world out there. What do you hear about America?
Cultural-wise, we grew up listening to a lot of pop songs and
Yeah,
like
right.
TV,
Yeah.
movie, shows.
You talk about being influenced by American culture, at least entertainment-wise.
Yeah.
And did you just automatically know, okay, New York City is the entertainment capital, one of the entertainment capitals of the world?
Yes, I think that has been really like a natural fantasy for most of Korean. I think the young generation, just like us, New York is full of like a dream maker, city that
Yeah.
like if you go there, everything will be really like amazing,
Yeah,
fantastic.
until you step on shit the first time you get here, right?
Well, still like it though.
We love
We
it.
still like it. Josephine, though, not many people know this, but you were actually born in the States, in Wisconsin. But now you moved back to Korea when you were 2 years old.
Yes.
Why? Why did your parents suddenly just get up and move?
So my parents, my dad especially, he is really a passionate academic. He's a professor and he got his doctorate degree in Wisconsin, in Madison.
Got it.
And after that,
That was his goal.
that was his goal. Of course, he wanted to work here as a professor at the initial point, and I've heard from him, and he had a lot of cultural difficulty. That
Yes.
he had, of course, like a language barrier. Students here
Right.
couldn't understand him, and he
Right.
was bullied among like
Wow.
professors. But he was only yellow, maybe in the faculty. He got an offer, thankfully, from
Yes.
Korea, and so we all flew back right away. So that was my
Well,
like,
not that you had a choice. You were 2 years old. No, I'm gonna stay here. But then obviously for Dad, that was still rewarding because whatever he learned, he took it back
I think so.
to make other Koreans' lives better. So if they weren't appreciating him here, go where you're appreciated, right? Did people in Korea know that you were born in the States?
That was the most the strongest secret that I could have. Among the, like
I don't think anyone
It's just
wants
technical.
anyone to know they were born in the United States anymore. You're not alone.
right.
So, Moreen,
Yes.
obviously you born and raised in Taipei, a big city,
Yes.
just like New York.
Yes.
What is the big difference between Taipei and New York City?
Well, the biggest difference would be not diversity. People
Not
are
as
there,
diverse of
not
different
as
cultures.
not as different culture than here, and the people there are more shy. Here, the people here, for me, the first impression here in New York City is like everybody is like they can say hi, they can be friends to everybody.
Strangers. Yeah.
Strangers,
Making
and then
friends.
just ask, hey, how's your day?
Yes.
Like that. But in Taiwan, we don't do that. We just mind our own business like that.
Yes.
But
New
leaving.
Yorkers are nosy as fuck. So now, how many languages do each of you speak then?
First language Korean,
Yes.
English, Chinese, Mandarin,
Okay.
and very
A little bit of Cantonese.
basic like Japanese.
Oh,
I
wow,
learned in
okay.
high school. So I
Yes.
can read katakana, hiragana.
Wow.
But yeah.
And how about you, Moreen?
Just Mandarin and English.
Yeah. So, but now, obviously, music is the most universal language, right?
Believer.
What is the music like in Taiwan and Korea?
I remember the most was the 80s, the music from the 80s.
American music.
American music. It got a really big influence
Yes.
in Taiwan. So they're similar.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So even though you've both lived in Asia, in different parts of Asia, you were still both influenced musically by English music, right?
Like Michael Jackson,
Yeah.
like country music, like the first song like we met and then we realized we're gonna sing this song is from Dixie Chicks.
Oh,
And then we don't know a lot. I personally know a lot from the TV, from the radio.
Yes.
So there's a bunch more I didn't know.
other than K-pop, that's the big sensation now. I love how you laugh.
Of course.
Just a bunch of androgynous boys running on stage. Other than that, there's not much representation for Asians, at least in music. So I had to look it up. So Mike Shinoda of Linkin Park
Oh, I know him.
and Fort Minor is Japanese American.
Yeah.
Nicole Scherzinger, her father was Filipino. One of the members of Black Eyed Peas, Filipino. Of course, we have Yoko Ono. I like her.
I follow her.
Are you finding it that this is an important part for you to be part of then maybe a new movement of bringing Asian culture into mainstream pop music of America?
For sure.
Yeah,
me.
for sure. I think as a musician, as an artist, I think it's very, very important. It's very basic to speak to your truth and speak yourself. And that story naturally blends into our music, I think.
Yeah, it's
And
part
then-
of who you are.
Natural.
Right, when we get inspired and then we just write like really unconscious writing like together. And then the story that we actually made in the song, it's about us, I think.
It's
about, just-
What easier way than to make music, truthful music, meaningful music, like you said, than telling your truth. Do you feel like your music has been welcomed so far?
We actually sing in our own languages in our songs,
Right.
so that's pretty. We are
A little limited, maybe I would say, but
to make
for the
understand-
audience to understanding as our languages.
Music is music.
Right.
True.
So once you find once your audience finds you, they're gonna love your music regardless of what language it's in. And they're gonna wanna know what the hell you're saying. They're gonna look it up.
Yes.
Yeah.
They
And
ask me.
they'll start
Yeah.
learning that language.
After the performance, we get that a lot, which we love about it.
How did you meet one and two really decide like we're a match?
Well,
Clicked.
wow, that day was really a coincidence. We met on a shooting set, music video set.
Yes.
And then she arrived, sitting next to me, and then we start talking because she looked tired. I look a little exhausted too, so I was like, why
That's
not?
racist. That's really racist, man.
No. I'm
Those are just her eyes.
Okay.
We have to say that also we had a both situation that we just broken up with our both.
Wow. So you had a shared moment.
Yeah.
You were both in the
So we
same
were-
space.
Yeah. Same kind of
But
energy.
then it's also magic that you were in the same space musically. do you both have original Taiwanese and Korean names, respectively? Is that something that's standard to adopt more American-sounding names when you're here in the States?
For me, it's like 80% of Taiwanese people or Asian people will do it.
Yes.
But it's strange for Japanese people because their language, it's similar. It has the vowel.
They have more consonants.
Yeah,
like English
so they
does.
can use
Yes,
their original
they can-
name.
right.
Yeah.
Your name was actually influenced by a Broadway show,
Oh yeah,
Rent.
Rent. Yeah, one of my favorites.
And that's how you were like, okay, my name is Moreen.
Yes.
And what about you, Josephine? Where did your name come from?
So when I was born in Wisconsin, I got my American name right away because
Oh, okay, so you already had.
yeah, to have a passport here. And then my grandpa actually in Korea, he heard about that I was born here, and then he was excited, and then that means I have to give her some special American name. So he actually gave me my Josephine that he thought I was a boy first, and then I'm not. So he thought of like Napoleon, and the wife is a Josephine. But I definitely, when I go back, I definitely.
What are those names, by the way?
Kyujin
Kyujin
Cho
Kyujin Cho.
is my last name. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm trying to put an accent behind that. Is that okay?
No, yeah, you're perfect right now.
How
Sounding
about
great.
you,
Me, Jiang Han.
Jean
Yun
Wing
Han. Han.
Han.
Yeah.
Jean Wing Han.
Close.
Close, we're trying.
Yeah, because in Asia we put our last name into the first.
Why not Taisha, Kiara, or, ironically enough, Asia, which are typically African American names of girls here. Why not African American names? Do you purposely not pick African American names while here in the States?
We didn't know. We didn't know those names.
You just more
Right,
traditional sounding.
Right.
So let's talk politics. I'm kidding. Fuck Trump. Okay. You guys, where can we find you? I know you're on YouTube and Instagram. Mojo.
NYC,
NYC.
right? Yes.
Right?
Yeah.
We are building our website, so we will keep you guys posted on the Instagram.
Okay.
Yeah.
I love that. You guys hang out. We have a special performance with Mojo coming up. Hang out. Thank you guys. Junket Jam Live.